Hello, beautiful entrepreneurs, business owners, and experts. Today we are going to be talking about three huge mistakes. I know there's way more, but three huge mistakes that 99% of business owners make in their business. I'm not sure. Am I live? Customize your dashboard. No, I think I'm live. Okay, I got all these things popping up. I'm not sure why all these things are popping up. They're just like distracting me. Anyway, are you spinning your wheels? Are you posting daily to your Facebook, Instagram, every single platform there is, LinkedIn, trying to get likes, trying to get followers, trying to build a following that takes forever to get people to ultimately buy from you? Because let's face it, that's the point, right? We're in this business to hopefully impact people and to make money, right? The more money we can make, the more we can impact people, the more we can serve people, the more freedom we have, the more options we have, right? If you're spinning your wheels and you're not really clear, if you're confused about how to go about getting people to actually take action to become a client with you from doing all of that stuff, then this is for you. Keep listening, because what I'm about to share with you has saved thousands of businesses, thousands of business owners years and thousands of dollars, okay, and has given them ultimate time and money freedom to spend quality time with their friends and family and leverage their time to be able to impact people on a deeper level, okay? Now, why should you listen to me? Okay, I've been coaching and consulting business owners to success since 1996. Okay, I know there are a lot of coaches, a lot of gurus, and overnight experts, right? But when you've been around as long as I have, okay, there's no other expert that has my experience, my knowledge, and my wisdom on how to have a successful business that lasts the tests of time. So let's dive in. Number one, okay, the one big huge mistake that I see 99% of business owners make is they create a job for themselves, okay? And what I mean by that is they go out, they get some form of specialized training, they get a certificate, they get, they learn how to be an expert or in something, right? And then they go out and create a job for themselves. And because in our society, in our school, that's what we're taught, right? Our friends are taught the same way. Our parents are taught the same way. Like, everybody is taught to be a worker. Okay, our whole society is built, our whole education system is built on how to be a worker. So they'll go out and get a specialized training in something, they'll get a degree or certification in something, and then they're like, good luck, go figure it out, go figure out how to get clients, right? And then they sit there and there's a strategy to it. So they sit there and they don't really know how to do it. You got to put systems, you got to put all kinds of things in place. This is what successful business owners do. There's a formula to it. Okay, to create a business, so they don't go and create a job for themselves. And what I mean by creating a job for themselves is that they have to work like crazy to make ends meet, instead of setting up the systems, instead of having a solid strategy where they can work, get it all set up, and then step back and have time to grow, have time for self-care, have time to spend quality time with their friends and family, have time to live the life they wanted to live, which was the reason why they went out to get that certification in the first place, right? So one big mistake I see is that they go out and they create a job for themselves, okay? Number two, okay, is back to this, no strategy, okay? So what I mean by this is that, they'll go out and they'll research for hours and hours trying to find the answers. They'll get maybe a piece to the puzzle here, a piece to the puzzle there, another piece to the puzzle there, and then they try and figure out how to piece it all together themselves to make it work. And it doesn't work, because the reason why it doesn't work is because there is, again, a blueprint, there's a formula, there's a system that works over and over again. And if you miss a step, if you do it out of order, it never works, okay? So then they'll start researching everywhere, they'll look around, and then they'll start posting everywhere, because that's what everybody says. You got to post every day. You got to do Facebook Lives every day. You got to do. And yes, I know I'm doing a Facebook Live, but I don't do these very often. I rarely do these. I don't know if you can tell like how comfortable I am about, doing these Facebook Lives. And it's not really my thing, but I know that you guys, every once in a while I do them, and I might start doing them more often, but I'm not going to start doing these every day because I don't need to do them every day. This is just to help you guys. This is just to get the word out. This is just to let you, have that information that you might need. Okay. And I know it's a way that you guys like to see things. Okay. But there's a strategy behind it. There's a strategy behind this Facebook Live. I'm not just randomly just posting to post. I'm not talking much about who I am and what I do, right? I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about your problems, and I'm talking about how you need to fix them, what you need to do to fix it, right? But that's only one part of the strategy when you're doing postings, when you're doing lives, when you're doing these things. And you don't need to be doing them forever and a ton to be getting followers and to be getting, likes and like, who cares about that? It takes way too long to get clients to pay you by just doing these. Okay. This is like a small, tiny little part of it that could help, but it's not the main thing. You should be able to write a 15-minute post once a week, once a month, maybe, maybe do one live or 2 lives a week for 20 minutes or something. And that's it. You shouldn't be out there, grinding out 50 pieces of content a day and blanketing the thing to get likes and follows. Okay. The whole point is to get people to click and to buy from you. Okay. Main thing. So that's number 2. Number 2, just posting to post and not having any strategy behind it. Okay. Let me get a sip because I'm losing my throat is getting dry. All right. Comment below if you are understanding what I'm talking about. Okay. Or if that's you. And number 3, okay. Starting a website. Okay. This is a big mistake. Starting a website, okay, or registering your business instead of, doing that first instead of focusing on your niche first. Okay. Figuring out who your niche is. Okay. This is a big, big, big mistake I see people making. They go out and like, I got to get a website. I got to register my business and then I can start. You don't need that. You don't need that to start making money. Okay. What you do need to do to start making money is you need to figure out who is your ideal client. Who do you really want to work with? Who are they? Right? That's the number one thing. How can you have a website that's effective, that works for you? Okay, you can have a nice looking website that sits there and spend a whole bunch of money or time creating a website that sits there and looks nice. I don't know. I don't really see the point in that. But, if you do it the right way, you figure out who your niche is, and there's this whole, step-by-step strategy on what do you put on your website so it's effective, right? You need to figure that out first. This is a huge mistake I see people doing. They waste so much time putting something together that just sits there and isn't effective without doing the proper research to figure out what goes on it that actually brings in money, right? Or they go and waste time and money registering their business before they even have income coming in. And there's no point. There's no point. Wait until you have some money coming in. Use that to invest to go register your business for tax purposes. You don't need to do that right away. I think that's actually 2 mistakes. But anyway, you can make money without these things is my point. Okay, so mistake number 3 is starting, putting together a website without even knowing who your niche is, doing all the background work that has to be done in order to figure out what would really resonate with them and how to set it up properly so that it actually makes money, okay, instead of just looking nice. So these are just some of the big mistakes I see business owners are making, and they don't even realize it. But you know what? It's totally normal, okay? I see it all the time. So if you're saying, yes, I'm doing all this stuff too, don't beat yourself up. It's totally normal. I see it all the time. How would you know? It goes back to that first mistake. How would you know? We're taught to be workers. There's a mindset shift. It's the first thing I work on with my clients is we shift out of worker mentality into empire mentality, into business owner mentality. It's a totally different way of thinking. Okay. And you're not going to know it unless you already have had a successful business owner as a parent or, somebody that you've actually spent time with that's been a successful business owner, like my dad. Otherwise, you wouldn't know, unless you hire somebody, you hire a coach like myself, that can guide you through to make that shift. So then you can start with, that proper mindset to have a proper business instead of creating a job for yourself. And if you've created a job for yourself, if you're saying, how would I know? How would I know if I created a job or if I've created an actual business? You'd know because it's not working. You're either frustrated, overwhelmed, stressed out. Those are the symptoms of not setting your business up properly. And it shouldn't take years, okay? It'll take years if you don't get the help, but why not get the help? You could hire somebody that's done it, that has a proven system, that they've done it over and over again. And instead of taking 3 to 5 years to set up your business, which is the typical statistical time, 3 to 5 years for 50% of businesses fail, actually. My clients set up in 8 weeks, and start making money in 8 weeks, or less sometimes. So, like for example, let's see, just trying to think, Tanya, before she was working with me, she was spinning her wheels. She was frustrated. She just, she didn't know how or where, or what to say or anything like that. And I actually have yesterday, actually on the call, she was just like, wow, I said, Tanya, you're about to graduate tomorrow. Like, did you get everything you needed to get? Because she had worked with a coach before me, and she wasn't getting the results, and she was just like so frustrated, and she didn't want to sign on with me because she'd been burned by this other coach before that didn't get a result. She spent a ton of money with that coach, and I said, look, it's broken, and I explained to her, like, this is what is broken. This is what you need to fix. And yesterday she graduated, and I said, have you gotten everything that you signed up for? And she said, yes, everything and more, and so, I just wanted to make sure that she had got everything, and maybe I'll slice that up and put that somewhere in the group for you guys to hear. But yeah, she went from complete frustration, spinning her wheels. I think she had signed up with this coach for like 6 months or something. And I'm like, it does not have to take that long. It shouldn't take that long to set things up if the coach knows what they're doing. 8 weeks. I know other coaches that get great results like I do. And with them too, 8 weeks, 7, 8 weeks, 10 weeks max. It shouldn't take that long to start making money and getting results when it's done properly. So you could spend, years and tons of money learning how to do this yourself, trying to piece all those pieces together, spending hours researching on the internet, or you could hop on the call with me or my team, and we could give you a breakthrough on what you need to do next. We can take a look. It'll take 45 minutes. It's a little clarity call. It's free. And we can go through your business. We'll ask you all these questions. We'll figure out what's working, what's not working, where you want to go, right? And then we can put the best strategy together for you to get you there, explain how that all works. And maybe you become a client with us. Maybe you don't. We'll have to see if it's a good fit. If you are not a good fit, then we can just point you in the direction of someone we might know that would be able to get you to where you want to go. But if you are, then maybe you want to work together. So anyway, I'll put the link below, and you can book a call. It's a 45-minute call, and basically there's no other service in the world like this one, okay? This is transformation, not information, okay? It's very specially targeted to who my clients are, to who they are authentically, to what they do specifically, to who they want to work with specifically. It's not a general one-size-fits-all type of program that we offer here. But anyway, enough about the program. This was basically to just share with you 3 of the biggest mistakes that I see over and over again that a lot of business owners make. And again, I'm going to offer that free 45-minute call. I would hop on that because our schedules do fill up quickly. There's only so much time in the day, so we don't have all the, there's not a lot of space. But yeah, go ahead and book a call. I'll put the link below, and then we can dive into your business, see what's working, see what's not working, and where you want to go. All right, sound good? So click the link below and call now.